I need to put a content creation system in place. I don't even know how to start. How would you even start that conversation with someone?
Yeah, I would work backwards in this particular context. I don't do this necessarily with all of the different things that can get systematized in a business, but I think in this context, I'd want to walk back from the ultimate goal, right? Content for the sake of content is, I don't know. I don't know what I want to say about it, but you want it to be in pursuit of a goal. You're doing it for a reason, for a particular outcome. And so one of the things that I really look for early is what data do we have to look at and understand how effective these things are. It's how we evaluate across the board what uses of time are effective for the outcome you're looking for. Typically in a business, you want to drive revenue, drive profit, right?
Yeah.
So are these activities generating revenue? Are they not? How much time are they taking versus not? If you're spending 5-10 hours a week on a blog and you have a couple of other content strategies, but let's say if you look at the actual data of, are you having people coming into your website unsolicited? Are you showing up on SEO? Are you bringing them in? Are they reading, spending time there? Are they then converting into whatever your conversion metric, whether that's, selling something, whether it's the affiliate links or whether it's some kind of other consulting or sales work, whatever that is. I'm basically saying part of this is understand your numbers, know your numbers, because that's how you need to make decisions about what to do and what not to do. And there you can start to understand, where's your time going, right? So in this case of the blogs can be good. They can also be investment of time when they're not necessarily generating outcome. And so you may need to do something differently with it. But in this case, let's say the blog really wasn't converting into any clients or customers, but you just gotten into the habit of doing it, or you think you need to do it and you're spending this time, you're investing this time. But if it's really not generating revenue on the back end, you need to look at it and say, is this working in my ecosystem of content? Is it adding, could be that it's adding value indirectly, right? I don't want to say that there's not
Yeah.
here, but I'm basically saying, like, if you can tease out independently any of these content strategies, are they working? Are they not? Then you can drop some. Typically, when I work with business owners, the first thing that we do is start to look at what can we just totally take out or scale back drastically. And that's why I use this example, because if it's something that you're investing 5-10 hours a week on, that you can scale back to maybe doing it once a month or once a quarter or something that you still want to test it, but it's not worth the time that you're putting in, then we do that. So that's where you take stuff out entirely. On systematizing things, it could be that there's parts of the process that are taking a long time. It could be that you're sitting, in the case of a blog, you're sitting there with an open page for a long time before you're really able to get the ideas together. And that's where things like AI tools can be helpful. I know that in content creation, you can use tools to support your ideation, or it could be that you're systematizing, your topics so that you don't have to start with a blank page. You can just say, I'm going to go pick a topic and then just run with it. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to pick one at random and then run with it. And that might accelerate your time like by an hour or two, for example, in terms of that sitting with that open page, right? So there's ways to think about, where are you getting stuck? Where is the time going? Where are you getting stuck? Because that's what's going to clue you into what part of this process can I do better? Are there tools that can help? Or is there a process piece that can help accelerate this the way that I'm doing it? Is it the time of day that I need to shift? Maybe I'm a good writer at the end of the day, but I always do it first thing in the morning because someone told me I need to do the hardest thing first thing in the morning. It's like those types of things. So we really kind of need to dissect, where's the time going? Where are the roadblocks? What does this look like?